Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew Mobile Mysteries Ghost of Thornton Hall. Give me a second while I take a drink. Alright, so we have quite a bit to do today, and it's gonna take a long time because these puzzles that we're gonna do today are time consuming. Like, especially when I don't know entirely what I'm doing. It's been a long time since I played Ghost of Thornton Hall. And this, I did say mobile mysteries. There's a difference between mobile mysteries and the PC Mac editions. It's funny because the differences between the two uh, system differences, operating system differences, it's basically like bonus edition material. Because what with the mobile mysteries we get the phone charms and mini charms, and that's basically it. Whereas with the regular game, and that's whereas with the regular game of PC and Mac edition, you don't get those. You don't get the phone charm and sorry, uh, you don't get the phone charms and mini games, but you do on the bonus edition of the PC and Mac editions. Yeah. Her interactive likes to be a little complicated. Anywho, I do want to mention that you do get an hour's worth of free gameplay with the Mobile Mysteries Ghost of Thornton Hall. After that hour's worth, with no matter how far you are into the game or no matter how little of the game you've played, you do have to pay a fee, or you do have to pay in order to get the rest of the game, to play the rest of the game, and that is going to be $5.99. It's actually pretty affordable compared to other popular games on mobile devices. GTA and Minecraft, for example. uh, but Ghost of Thornton Hall is compatible with iPad. Fortunately, you do need iOS 7 or later in order for it to work. And I do kind of want to make a side note that this mobile game came out April 2014, but the book came out 2005. And if you're wondering why I said book, Her Interactive bases all but one video game off the Nancy Drew book series. That book series has been going on since 1930. Yeah, I said 1930. It's a pretty old series. But this particular book, well, as I said, it's fairly new. And fairly meaning in the past 20 years. It came out, as I said, it came out 2005, and the title of the book is Nancy Drew, Girl Detective, Uncivil. Oh, whoops, wrong title. Uncivil Acts. Yes, indeedy. So, if you're actually wondering why I said Girl Detective, it is because the company, the original company, Grosset & Dunlop, did it as well, but the company, Simon & Schuster, they like to reset the series every so often, and with that, they actually have to change the color of the binding, the cover art, and they normally reset the series not just for grammar and punctuation stuff, but to also revise the stories, make it a little better. They even reset the series to add more stories, have different cases that Nancy does, and they kind of have to make it non-canon with each reset. Otherwise, which frustrates a lot of people. They don't realize that it is non-canon. Because when I mean non-canon, I mean what happens between the relationships do not continue on with each reset. That's basically what happens here. No one is understanding that except me, I think. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are others who are understanding that. They're just not telling everyone, which is really unfortunate. People need to understand that the series is non-canon when it comes to the binding resets. I am here to tell you that there is a difference. Each reset is non-canon. And what's really interesting is that I don't know if Grosset & Dunlop did it, but Simon & Schuster made it a thing where if they did a reset, they would add a subtitle to the under Nancy Drew to let everyone know that there is a reset and that you need to know the difference between each reset. They're not just pointing out that it's different cover arts, they're actually telling you that if this is a new reset, you need to know the difference. So Nancy Drew Girl Detective is a reset, and there actually is, to make this even more unique from the other resets, it is in Nancy's perspective. You actually get to, this is in first person narration. You actually get to hear Nancy's thoughts. You get to see how her mind works. It is not in third person narration like it is in basically almost the entire series of Nancy Drew, which is pretty unique. I actually really like it, mainly because you actually get to, like I said, you actually get to see how her mind works, and you actually get to see like how the mystery actually does unfold around Nancy rather than just around everyone else. And I think because of that, I am actually more open to writing first person narration books myself, which is interesting because I normally don't do that. I've never liked reading, and for instance, I've never liked reading first person narration. I still can't to this day read Divergence or I still to this day cannot read Divergence. What series was it? It's not Game of Thrones. Hunger Games. Because I just lose interest like after the first or second page. Like I don't understand anything. it's either I don't understand anything or I just lose interest because of the context. And maybe it's the I don't know if it's the sentence structure or if it's my brain because of my intellectual disability. I do not know. Ugh, it drives me nuts. Anywho, I will be able to tell you more about the book at the end of the video, hopefully, because I do like to keep these videos 30 minutes. Except for this Wednesday's video, I seriously thought I would be able to finish To the Lost Queen in one video this week, but I realized, the actual end game puzzle is pretty long, pretty time consuming, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's just save that for next week. Okay, so let's say goodbye to that. And as I said, I'll talk more about that book at the end of the video. I will be able to tell you how you can get a copy of the book yourself. I finally read the book. I read the book, and it's actually really good. Yeah. I'll tell you more at the end of the video. Okay, so, new game. I wish I could show you, but I can't because this would actually reset our current gameplay. But whenever you restart a new game with every Nancy Drew game, you actually get a choice of 2 different detective levels. There's Amateur and then there's Master. Her Interactive likes to up the UI as well as the I guess the features of how you play the game, which I super love because this actually helps us, play the game a lot better, and help us make the game a little bit more simple for us to play. And I think that is about it. Let's go ahead and continue on with the game because I've been talking enough as it is. So, I believe we were doing this puzzle here. I'm actually going to open up the task list. Whoops. Because we did technically open the coffin. And
still have to do that. That's done. Still have to do that. Haven't done that.
I get it.
That's done. Can't check. Did that. Still have to do that. Haven't done that.
Okay, so we still need to use a star. We still need to use the bird design. It looks like we've already used a snake image.
Can't check that off yet.
Yeah, it seems so. But we still need to use a star and we still need to use a bird. I'm thinking this might be the star, but I could be wrong. So let's try to check it out. What I figured out in the previous video is that once you have a piece out in the open, like here, you can actually touch the arrows that are on the side and it will rotate the piece, which helps a lot. I think it's best we use this one first. And that there. Wait, did I do this wrong? Okay, no, we got it. Nope. Get back. There we go. Booyah! I did pick the right coffin.
I'll lock it. I should hold on to this.
Oh. We got that way ahead of schedule. Oopsies. Close, please. Okay, so, let us actually look at this camera, because I think it actually told us a specific coffin. They all kind of look the same to me. This is frustrating. Maybe it's this one? And the one that I picked was the leftmost, the far left coffin on the middle row. And I say row, not column. So let's do this piece first. There we go. And then the box here. Boom, 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 ba da dun. I think we got this. Boom, boom. No, let's do this one first. There we go. Yep, that works. That works, and that works. Booyah! I did pick the right coffin. And what the heck is this? Ooh, numbers. Interesting. And what's really interesting is that this is the specific coffin that you want in order to get this Easter egg. Give me that Easter egg. How many Easter eggs do we have? We only have 2. We need 3. Normally there are 3 Easter eggs per game. That is the usual thing. Sometimes there's 4. Oh, right. Okay. I remember now. Sorry, when it comes to the bonus achievements, like with stuff like that, I have it in my Nancy Drew cheat book that I have. And when I say cheat book, it is basically a notebook that I created myself. It is not something that was printed out for me. I basically played all the games except for Midnight in Salem, and I'm still hesitant to play that just because of what happened the last time I played. My computer died, and I'm freaking out, and I'm still freaked out and still cautious and thinking that it was the game that made my computer die. I'm sure it's not the cause of it, but it's in my brain that it is. But so okay, so we did pick up a rose from this vase here, but we do need to do this little puzzle here. I'm not going to click anything on the task list, but I do want to point out these question marks on the side. This is basically the hint system that Her Interactive has created for game number 28, Ghost of Thornton Hall, the game that we're playing right now, and the games after that still have it as well, which is really nice. This actually helps us. So if anytime we're stuck, you can use that question mark next to the task, and it'll give you a hint as to what you need to do next. And I mean hint, it's normally just general. And that is basically what the difference is between amateur and master for this game and an actor. Because in master, you don't get a task list whatsoever. Well, you get a basic general task list, but you don't get the hint system. Excuse me. Okay, so from what we understand... Oh, excuse me. I think we need to spell Beauregard? I forgot how to spell it, though. Oh, wrong paper. Beauregard. So it's right here under Harriet. At the top here. So we have Jeb and Sarah, and then the next row is Joseph, Hiriam, Lavinia, and Harriet's. After that, Benjamin, Cornelia, Franklin, Beauregard, Emmeline. So we want to spell out Beauregard in this glass pane window. So Beauregard is Beauregard. That's going to be a little hard to remember. But these automatically adjust itself. The ones with the squiggly marks are locked in, which helps us quite a bit. Which means this is in the right spot. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong piece. I'm looking for this one. Okay, so I am looking for this over here. And this goes over here. Alright, so we have those 4 pieces covered. Do we have this over here covered? We need a red over here. This is the D. That goes over here. Do not put that out. Take that out of context, please. So we need a blue and a red piece. And that goes here. Which means this one goes here? No. This one go here. No. That is correct. Well, something's wrong here. Where is my purple? There we go. Okay. So we have our BAU set up. We need our R set up. Okay, so that means no, that's the wrong piece. There we go. Where is my purple yellow? Purple yellow, purple yellow. There it is. Nope. Well then, butts. No, let's go down, let's go down. Let's go down. Oh, yeah, I do have that. Wait. So I have something wrong. Is it this? No. What two pieces are mixed? Where is my brain? Oh.
Beauregard.
There we go. Alright. So. It is weird that I already knew the answer. But, I mean, the letters were already there. We kind of already figured what the answer was going to be. Just because of just because there were so many vowels. I mean, we could have just looked at we were going to look at the family tree anyway. And the only name that, I think there was only one name, well, there's one other name that started with a B. Or that had B in the name. Well, yeah, no, there's two other names that had B in the name. There's Jeb, then there's Benjamin, there's Ruby, yeah. I think those were the only ones that had B's in the name. But, I mean, as far as, like, so many, multiple vowels like that, and there being a U in it, and a G, yeah, it was basically Beauregard. So, we now know that we need to look at Beauregard's grave. So let's go look. Oh, before we leave, let's go ahead and place this nope, rose. Yeah. There we go. Hi, Miss Franklin. Yoink. We are going over here and look at Beauregard's.
Beauregard Thornton.
Oh.
Mean old codger.
That's all you're gonna say? Alright, thank you. Dang, we need to wipe off that rust.
Those colors along the bottom must be why Beauregard's tombstone is important.
Seems so. And I'm actually going to write down those colors. Where did my pen go? Alrighty, so those colors are... Oh, that's on the wrong side of the paper. There we go. We got purple. We got dark green. We got blue. And we got turquoise. Actually, no, that's not turquoise. That's like light blue. Sky blue, baby blue, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm doing this out of order. But I am noticing the time. I probably should... Hi, Charlotte. Haunting! Haunting! I should mention... I should bring up a side note, but I'm not going to bring it up just because of how lengthy it takes. Okay. Hello. We are secrets, we are lies. Through the walls, fix your eyes. Up the tunnels you must seek. The hidden ways he does sneak. Make haste, doomed girl, do not delay. Something, 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 or he'll get away. Real smooth. Real smooth. You know I'm saying that because we know the haunting is controlled by Harbor, right? It's obvious. Okay, so I am going down here because that paper is telling us to go through... Oh, motion sickness alert? I think... is it this way? Okay, this is where I'm going to stop because this activates a scene that we should be seeing in the next video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is exciting. And I am actually glad that I managed to get out of that at least a minute earlier than I normally do. So, hang on, I need a drink. Okay, so it looks like I can only talk about the books just briefly. I'm gonna read the description that I have here just because, oi. A Civil War reenactment should be fun, right? Not in our town. It feels like war fever's taken over. The tension starts built when we all chose sides. Confederate and Union sympathizers never did mix. And if that wasn't enough to heat things up, someone started to secretly dig large holes in the battlefield. Pretty odd and very suspicious. Is someone waging a little war of their own and trying to cheat? And if so, the bigger question is why? Yeah, the description for this book could have been totally rewritten. Because that is seriously not how the... Well, I mean, no, it is kind of... I mean, that's just revealing a little too much of the book. A blurb is supposed to be generic, but not too generic where you can actually gain an interest out of someone. This is just like pure stereotype, saying, "Hey, something's up with a reenactment with a Civil War reenactment." Like, there's nothing unique about this. I could write a lot better than this. Anyway, I've read the book. There's nothing similar. The game's nothing. There's nothing similar. But you can get a copy of the book your own to find out what I mean by that. And the link of that is in the description box below. It is a free copy of the book. And to find out what I mean by free, go ahead and check yourself out. Check it out yourself, I mean. Because I am basically out of time. I gotta be saying goodbye already. So, I love you all so much, my beautiful kittens and viewers. I hope I helped you out in this video. If not, I'm not doing my job. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, smash that like button, like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel, and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Central, and Sundays, 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! to work on my singing a little bit more. I've been watching a lot of voice coach reacts on YouTube a lot lately.